Africa calls to something ancient within us all. A continent of breathtaking beauty and raw, magnificent life. Its landscapes are as timeless as the stories whispered by the wind, and its spirit is woven into every sunrise and every echoing roar across the plains. This journey is not just a holiday, it's an immersion into Africa's soul. Here you'll find a place where adventure and tranquility exist side by side, where every moment is an invitation to connect more deeply with the world and with yourself. We'll traverse vibrant cities alive with culture and creativity and silent star-dusted plains that stretch to the horizon. Along the way, we'll connect with wildlife, people, and history, each encounter a story waiting to be told. Imagine waking to a lion's roar echoing through the dawn, gliding through crystal waterways in a traditional mokoro, or feeling the cool mist of Victoria Falls on your face as rainbows dance in the spray. Each day is a new chapter filled with wonder and discovery. Whether you're watching elephants roam free or journaling your own adventure, Africa's magic is always close at hand. Our path takes us from Johannesburg's energy, a city pulsing with life, art, and history, to the wild Sabi sands, where leopards prowl and the wilderness feels endless, the awe of Victoria Falls, the pristine Okavango Delta teeming with life, and the legendary Serengeti and Ngorongoro crater, where the circle of life unfolds before your eyes. This is a journey of contrasts, a symphony of experiences where wild savannas meet elegant lodges and every day brings a new perspective. Luxury here means exclusivity, privacy, and access. Secret wildlife spots, helicopter flights over endless plains, and moments that feel like they belong only to you. Picture private dinners under a sky ablaze with stars, where the only sounds are laughter and the distant calls of the wild. Every detail is anticipated, every need met, so you can be present and soak in the magic. Here, hospitality is an art, and your comfort is always at the heart of the experience. This is Africa, refined and revealed in its purest form, a place where luxury and wilderness exist in perfect harmony. Are you ready to experience the extraordinary? The adventure begins now, and Africa is waiting to share its soul with you. Our African story begins in Johannesburg, a city that pulses with energy and possibility. Here, the golden light of dawn spills over a skyline that tells a tale of ambition, resilience, and transformation. Johannesburg is more than just a gateway. It's a living, breathing mosaic of cultures, histories, and dreams. This is a city of vibrant contrasts and deep history, where gleaming skyscrapers rise beside storied neighborhoods, and every street corner hums with the rhythm of daily life. The spirit of Johannesburg is infectious, drawing you into its embrace. Upon arrival, you're greeted at the airport by a personal host who ensures your journey is seamless from the very first moment. Soon you're whisked away to the Saxon Hotel, a tranquil sanctuary nestled in the heart of the city. This is where Nelson Mandela once found peace and focus, editing his autobiography in the lush, secluded gardens. Here, you can unwind with a rejuvenating spa treatment, letting skilled hands melt away the fatigue of travel, or perhaps you'll choose to relax by the sparkling pool, the African sun warming your skin as you listen to the gentle rustle of leaves and distant city sounds, a perfect balance of luxury and tranquility. The next day, a private guide leads you through the vibrant township of Soweto, a place where South Africa's history is written on every wall. You'll stroll down Vilakazi Street, the only street in the world to have been home to two Nobel Peace Prize winners, Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Over lunch at a lively local eatery, you'll taste authentic South African cuisine, flavors as bold and diverse as the city itself. As you share a meal, you'll hear stories of resilience, hope, and the unbreakable spirit that defines Johannesburg's people. In the afternoon, we leave the city's vibrant rhythm behind and board a private charter flight. As the plane lifts off, the urban sprawl gives way to endless bushveld, and anticipation builds for the wild adventure ahead. The landscape below shifts from city blocks to untamed wilderness. The air here is different, clean, warm, and scented with wild sage and earth. Every breath feels like a promise of discovery, as the vastness of the African bush stretches out before you. On arrival, your ranger greets you with a warm smile, ready to guide you on a short drive to Sabi Earth Lodge. This remarkable lodge is a masterpiece, sculpted into the earth itself, blending seamlessly with the surrounding landscape and offering a sense of harmony with nature. Your private villa is a haven of luxury and seclusion, complete with a plunge pool and an outdoor shower that opens to sweeping views of the wild. Here you can immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of the bush, surrounded by comfort and elegance. As dusk falls and the sky blazes with color, We set out on our first game drive. The air is electric with anticipation, every sense heightened as we search for legendary wildlife. Lions, leopards, elephants, and more. The bush comes alive at night. Your expert tracker reads the land's secrets by flashlight, interpreting every sound and shadow, revealing the hidden stories of the wilderness. This is your introduction to the untamed world of Sabi Sands, a place where nature reigns and every moment is filled with wonder. The adventure has truly begun, and the heart of Africa beats all around you, promising unforgettable memories at every turn. Before dawn, the world is still and hushed. Fresh coffee warms your hands as the first light touches the horizon, and the gentle chorus of birdsong welcomes a new day in Sabi Sands. The air is crisp, filled with anticipation and the promise of adventure. We set out at sunrise, the golden hour for game viewing when the savanna glows and wildlife stirs. The landscape is bathed in soft, golden light and every shadow hints at a story waiting to unfold. Our expert ranger reads the land like a book, tracking elusive leopards and deciphering the secrets left behind in the sand. The thrill of the search is part of the magic, each moment filled with possibility. Sabi Sands is famed for intimate wildlife encounters, leopards lounging in trees, elephants rumbling by, giraffes moving gracefully through the bush. Here, you witness nature's drama unfold just meters away, in a setting both wild and serene. Every sighting is a private window into the wild, a moment of connection with Africa's most iconic creatures. The experience feels personal, as if the wilderness is revealing its secrets just for you. After a sumptuous breakfast overlooking the endless bush, you can unwind on the deck, soaking in the sights and sounds of the wild. The lodge offers a tranquil retreat, blending comfort with the untamed beauty outside, or for the curious, join a guided bushwalk to discover the ecosystem's hidden details, tiny tracks, medicinal plants, and the intricate web of life that sustains this remarkable place. Indulge in a spa treatment, letting expert hands ease away the dust and excitement of the morning, all while gazing out at the wild landscape. Or simply watch animals wander past from your private plunge pool, where the boundary between luxury and wilderness disappears. As the day cools and the light softens, we embark on an evening game drive, eager for new encounters as the bush transforms. We pause for sundowners, raising a glass as the sky blazes with color and the sun dips below the horizon, a perfect African tradition. Night reveals a different world, spotlights catch the eyes of elusive nocturnal creatures, and the sounds of the bush take on a mysterious new rhythm. The evening culminates in a magical dinner in a lantern-lit riverbed, where laughter mingles with the night air and the wilderness feels close and alive. Dining under the African stars is an experience that touches the soul, a memory that lingers long after the night ends. Here the wild and the luxurious blend seamlessly. Every moment is unforgettable, every detail thoughtfully crafted to immerse you in the heart of Africa. This is safari at its finest, a journey into the untamed elegance of Sabi Sands, where adventure and tranquility exist in perfect harmony. After a final Sabi Sands game drive, we fly north to Zimbabwe and Victoria Falls. From the air, the mist of Mosiwatunya, the smoke that thunders, rises above the landscape. We stay at Matetsi Victoria Falls, a riverside sanctuary of serene luxury. Your suite overlooks the Zambezi where hippos and elephants gather. Enjoy a private sunset cruise gliding along tranquil waters as the sky turns gold. The next day, a private guide leads you along rainforest paths to the thundering falls. Feel the mist, hear the roar, and learn the legends of this natural wonder. For the ultimate view, soar above the falls on a breathtaking helicopter tour. The day ends with a gourmet dinner and wine tasting, a perfect close to your time at Victoria Falls. Next, we journey to Botswana's Okavango Delta, a wetland paradise. A charter flight reveals a mosaic of shimmering channels and islands below. At Sanctuary Chief's Camp, luxury meets wilderness. Your pavilion overlooks the floodplain. After lunch, explore the delta by Mokoro canoe, gliding silently through reeds and lilies. The only sounds, water, birds, and the gentle rustle of reeds. Switch to a motorboat to seek larger game and marvel at phenomenal bird life. As the sun sets, enjoy sundowners on an island, the delta bathed in golden light. This is a place of serene discovery and intimate connection with nature. Every moment here is meditative and unforgettable. The Okavango Delta is Africa's aquatic wonderland. Our adventure continues as we fly to Tanzania's iconic Serengeti. The Four Seasons Safari Lodge offers luxury and incredible game viewing from your private balcony. Settle in, then embark on a game drive across vast plains, perhaps witnessing the Great Migration. Our expert guide positions us for the best views, away from the crowds. At dawn, soar above the savannah on a hot air balloon safari, followed by a champagne breakfast in the bush. The afternoon brings a visit to a Maasai village, an authentic, respectful cultural exchange. Learn about Maasai customs and their deep connection to the land. This adds a rich layer to your wildlife encounters. The day ends with a private dinner under the stars. The Serengeti's endless horizons and vibrant life leave a lasting impression. Here, nature and culture intertwine. The magic of Africa deepens. We fly to the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, home to the world's largest intact volcanic caldera. Check into and beyond Ngorongoro Crater Lodge, perched on the crater rim with breathtaking views. Your suite is an opulent haven, attended by a personal butler. After a gourmet lunch, relax or gaze into the crater from your veranda. The next day, descend into the crater for a full day of wildlife viewing. The diversity is astounding. Lions, elephants, rhinos, and vast herds graze the plains. Enjoy a private picnic surrounded by this natural paradise. The crater is a microcosm of East Africa, teeming with life. Every moment feels like a journey back in time. Ngorongoro is Africa's Eden, unforgettable and wild. Our final day begins with a visit to Olduvai Gorge, the cradle of mankind. A resident expert guides us through the site's ancient history. Back at Crater Lodge, savor your last moments, perhaps a private high tea or a visit to the craft workshop. As evening falls, gather by a bonfire on the crater rim for a Maasai song and dance farewell. Dinner is a celebration. Local flavors, fine wines, and stories shared under the stars. On your last morning, watch the sunrise, then prepare for your onward journey. As your plane lifts off, you carry memories of wild places, warm sun, and the spirit of Africa. This is not an end, but a new beginning. Africa leaves its mark on your soul. Until next time. For those seeking a final touch of paradise, Zanzibar awaits. Just a short flight away, this spice island offers white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and a slower rhythm of life. Unwind at a private island retreat or explore Stone Town's rich history and vibrant markets, snorkel coral reefs, sail at sunset, or savor fresh seafood on the beach. Discover the island's spice heritage and cultural tapestry. Zanzibar is the perfect finale, relaxing, exotic, and unforgettable. As you depart, you're forever changed by Africa's wild heart and idyllic coast. This is more than a trip, it's a story you'll tell for a lifetime.